1, 2, 3, go! Joe the Bear! Welcome YouTube. We are the Uwu Food Crew. And I am your boy, DG, aka Papa Uwu.
I am Juju, aka Mama Uwu.
And of course, as always, we have
Jonah Uwu.
Alrighty. We're back with another delicious episode. Yo. When I tell you, this is probably going to be the best oxtail of all time. Look at my shirt, yo. It says, trust me. Can you guys see that? I wore this shirt to add weight to what I'm about to say. But first, of course, I'm going to let the chef describe the ingredients that went into this mouth-watering creation. Let the people know.
On this plate, I have some stew coconut oxtail. That is made out of brown sugar. That's the base of the stew, which is partnered up with some coconut milk. So the flavor is pretty much a spicy, slightly sweet, peppery type of flavor that we have going on in this oxtail. Then we have partnered up with it some lentil stew beans, so yummy, and some greens and cucumbers. Of course, we got to be healthy, so that has to be in there. So yeah, that's what we're working with today. All
right, yo. So you know, she tried to like be a little proper and break it down. She said parting it up and all of that, but I don't care for none of those terms, yo. We about to get busy. Basically, this is one of my favorite Caribbean dishes that she, you know, makes. And so we about to get busy and do our thing. Of course, Jonah, you know, he's still a little young, so we tried to like ease him off a little bit. He does eat beef though, you know, don't get it twisted, but he's eating something light. What you eating, Jonah? Let the people know. Show them what you eating.
What you eating, Jonah?
Show them what you eating, Jonah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's basically eating chicken and rice. Anyways, we about to get busy, man. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let me get my glass of water. I gotta do that first. You know you're about to get busy when you drink first before eating.
You gotta clear the palate.
Yeah, man. So
No, don't do that.
There's so many ways you can make rice. So many things you can make with rice, you know, rice and chicken, rice and beef, rice and pork, rice and it just goes on and on and on. So many different types of things you can do, but when it comes to beef or cow, you know, cattle, there's so many parts of it that a lot of people don't know taste delicious. Of course, you have your steaks, you have your burgers, you have Angus, you have various types of steaks, but all my Caribbean, all my African people, we know about the oxtail. We definitely know about cow feet. We also know about cow tongue. Tripe, yeah, you heard me. And look out for some videos because we definitely gonna have that in the house.
He knows how to throw down when it comes to the tripe. When it comes to the cow feet.
All right, so I'm about to give it a first bite, y'all.
Yes. Tell me what you think. It's really good.
This is so serious, man. Good gosh.
Hey.
Looks like it's getting
yeah. Man.
Oh my goodness. It's like a mixture of rice and the meat, so I'm not sure if you guys can see what's going on.
Honestly, I think I outdid myself. think I'll do myself. And you know what? What really adds to this flavor is the coconut milk. It's the first time I added coconut milk to the stew oxtail. It's really, 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 really good. I'm gonna have to make this like a common thing to make with it.
Good gosh, this is ridiculous, yo. Seriously, it's like, I'm not even sure how to describe it to you guys. There's so much flavor in here. Oh my goodness. See, I'm closest to the camera, so I gotta give them another one. Gotta let them know what time it is.
Yes.
There it goes. Oh,
Taste the lentils?
this is ridiculous.
I'm telling you, I think
You
I'll
did your
give
thing.
myself.
You did your thing. If I didn't know her, I'd ask her for her ring size right now, man. Good grief. What you want, Jonah? You want a piece? Here.
And some rice?
Eat. Go ahead. Eat the rice. All right. So you want it from mommy? I see you, Jonah.
Yum yum. Jonah got food all over him. Okay.
Oh man, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. As you guys probably noticed, because baby Jonah or Jonah Bear is restless. This food is so ridiculous. I'm barely getting the chance to talk and give you guys any commentary. There it is, right there, man. All of that. You see that, man? Whew.
You know, I truly believe that the cut of the oxtail definitely has a huge impact on how flavorful the oxtail comes out, as well as, of course, how fast the meat cooks. Because you know we're used to like cooking with the big thick ones.
Oh yeah, I gotta let them know what you're talking about. I don't think they understand what's going on. So this is how the oxtail looks right about now. Not sure if you can see that, but it's a little thinner than usual. If you guys ever went to like the Caribbean spot, like wherever you live, if there's a golden crust or your local mom and pop, they usually have it a lot thicker. It's probably twice, sometimes 3 or even 4 times that thick. So we kind of look, you know, so what we did was we purposely wanted to get a thinner one. And as she was saying, you know, that it cuts the cook time. I don't know if it's in half.
Like in half, yeah.
Okay, cuts it in half, and in my opinion, it adds a lot more flavor. The spices and the flavor is able to get through
a lot of flavor, yeah.
a lot easier. I gotta give them some of this rice. You want rice or you want cookie?
Now, I don't know if this is only in Trinidad or the Caribbeans, but I guess. But anyway, when it comes to stew, we use brown sugar to stew our meats. And when you may be thinking like, really, sugar to stew your meat? Yeah, sugar, brown sugar that is. When you heat up brown sugar, it turns different shades of brown. Very light brown, medium brown, and you want to get it to like a dark brown, right? And then that's when you add in the meat. And man, it just, that flavor just penetrates that meat. You know, of course you have to seal the pot and let it cook up, but.
So who else does stew besides Trini? Is it Jamaica? I know Jamaica. Do all the islands do stew or have their own variation of stew?
Yeah, for the most part.
So you're saying Jamaicans don't use brown sugar?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how they cook it. I don't know. You know, I know for me, for as you know,
You probably got
Trinidad,
extra people in. You know, if you guys are watching and you're from the Caribbean, even if you're not, if you ever made stew, what do you do? Do you actually use
I know
browning?
they have the brown sauce, right?
Right? Do you use brown sugar, or is there another method? You know, let us know.
Yeah.
Curious to know.
But I learned this from my parents, of course, because that's how they made it. You know, that's how they showed me how to cook it. And I know all my family, you know, they use brown sugar to stew it. And man, and it's a huge difference from using browning, like the browning sauce, to with the versus the browning brown sugar. Huge difference. Huge difference. And when you go to the islands, or if you're from the islands, you will know, like, the taste is like night and day in terms of how flavorful it is. And of course, you know, you're seasoning the meat, so that adds to it, you know, in terms of the browning, with the browning. But yeah, so good, so good.
Yeah, there's always variations of how you can make the same dish. And then that's actually one of the reasons why we started to do these videos. Aside from sharing with you guys what we eat and how we make it, we're also interested in knowing what other styles of cooking the same dishes exist. You know, that's one of the things I was talking to my wife about. I'm glad that she took it on and she made this, because, you know, she always makes stew, but this is the first time she added coconut and a few other spices, so it has a distinct taste. And it's definitely
it's like more rich in flavor.
Oh yeah, it's like it just brought it to life.
I mean, trust me, my stew oxtail before, stewed chicken, stewed beef, it's on point, okay? But with the coconut milk, yeah, that adds to it.
So you know, we try to do this every video. Sometimes it's gonna be a lot easier to remember than other times. But I would like to know, Juju, when was the first time you had oxtail? If you can even remember. How was it like for you?
Out of my mom's womb? I mean, I know I had to have been real young, you know, little, as long as, however old it is to start eating oxtail or beef or any, you know, that type of meat.
She's trying to cheat, y'all. I gotta
I'm telling you, it's a norm. It's a norm in Trinidad.
Ask the question
I know it's a
differently.
norm in Nigeria too, right?
When was your first recollection of eating oxtail, and how was that like for you? You know, coming back home from high school and then you just saw these tails in a pot.
Younger in Trinidad.
You was like 6 years old, and all of a sudden you was eating a sandwich, and then somebody put oxtail next to it.
Back home in Trinidad. Back home in Trinidad, my mom, you know, holding it down in the kitchen as always, making stew oxtail. You know, I mean, young, maybe I would say like 4 or 5, as far as how old I was. That's
how it's supposed to look when you finish.
Yeah, right.
But so about 4 or 5, huh?
As far as how far back I can remember, yeah.
So apparently you don't have a vivid memory, like it wasn't some kind of
all I know, it was really good. It was
okay.
You know, I know some kids, like, they will eat something, they're like, no, never again. No, I've always enjoyed oxtail, stew oxtail, curry oxtail. You know? How about you? How far back could you remember?
Man. I know for me it was definitely preteen. Maybe around, I say like 7 years old. So now, maybe around like 7 years old. I think it was around like 2nd grade or so, something like that. I just remember. Now this is my first recollection. I probably ate it before. This is the first time I remember eating it, and my mom cooked it in some Nigerian jollof. With Nigerian jollof rice, so she cooked it in the stew, and so it was jollof rice. It was black-eyed peas. You know, she had the greens on the side. I think she had some fried chicken, and I was looking at this piece of beef, wondering what it was, because it had like a bone in the center. It was kind of like this, if you guys could see that. You know,
weren't trying to mess with it?
Looked sort of like that. So I was like, what is this thing, man? I mean, my mother cooked this, so I trusted that it wouldn't send me to the ER. But wasn't quite familiar with it. So It was cooked in the stew, in the Nigerian stew, like the rice stew. I took a bite out of that thing. I wish we had like sick days in school because it didn't make me sick in a bad way. It made me sick of doing anything productive, boy. The itis was like level 50, y'all.
It was real.
Woo. I mean, seriously, I just remember after eating that thing, I wanted to sleep for like 2 days. It was flavorful. It was tasty. It was like one of the best experiences ever. And this is basically nostalgia. Like all of this that you guys see happening right now, this is a spoonful of nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's bringing me back, y'all. For real. I remember them good old days. You come back, you know, we had the type of house where like anyone can cook. And then we had our grandmother living with us. So she threw down. My dad cooked. My sister cooked. Everybody can cook. So when I was really young, we used to come back not knowing who cooked, but it didn't matter. It was just a matter of like, you know, what were we going to eat? And, you know, we had our favorite meals, and I remember Oxtail getting to a point where it was climbing up the charts. It was like my top 3. So whenever I kicked the door open, I see that Oxtail in the pot.
I kicked the door open.
I knew it was going to be a good day, y'all. And that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Toes? What's going on with your toes? Let's see if Jonah Bear would try a piece of oxtail. This is oxtail. We're gonna see if he's willing to try this. Yeah, I'm sure he had it. Here, Jonah Bear. This is a little oxtail. Yum yum. See, he'll probably take it from his mom. He's been acting up lately. He knows he's not on my good side, so he's scared. He's thinking I might be giving him medicine or something like that. Here you go.
Yum yum meat. Good job.
We're gonna count to 3, then you're gonna eat it, okay? Here we go. Count, Mom. 1, 2, 3, go!
Yay!
Da, 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 da. Say oxtail! Good job, Jonah Bear.
1, 2.
Oh, he wants another one, y'all. I think he want to run it back. Okay, we about to end off on a good note then. Here it goes. I'll give him a smaller piece this time. Actually, I gotta give him a real piece. Last time it was kind of I don't know if y'all can see that right there. There it is. There it is. Y'all can see that.
Jonah's still in.
So I'm gonna give him that piece. We're gonna count to 3, Mom. You gotta help us, and then Jonah's gonna bite this. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! Joe the Bear! Good job. Say oxtail! Good job.
You're loving it, huh?
Oh yeah. Now let's see if he's gonna do this with the greens.
1,
2, 3. No! Oh boy.
Alright, so here we go. I got that healthy
I
stuff,
already
y'all.
know what that reaction is gonna be.
Got that healthy stuff. Let's see if he's gonna do this with the greens.
You gotta do the countdown.
Oh, we gonna
Let's do the countdown. Don't show us anything, just do the countdown. Ready?
Alright, so I got the greens on the spoon. We're gonna do the countdown. Jonah, you gotta count to 3 with us, alright? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! Good job!
Oh,
Jonah's right. It's okay. Oh my man. Jonah. Yo, he's about to choke, y'all. He's about to vomit, y'all. Yo, this is crazy. It just shows you how kids don't mess with veggies. He's about to vomit. Speaking of that, before we let you guys go, I gotta tell you a story about my wife's brother-in-law.
Oh man.
Yo, he's a carnivore, like hardcore. Carnivore. Like this guy literally can eat like just burger meat every day. Let me tell you what he did, man. We had a nice plate of various food. Of course, it had the rice, it had the meats, and she just wanted him to try some veggies. I think it was, spinach, or it might have been mixed with greens, or both. In either case, it was well seasoned and it was tasty, right? And she was just like, "Look, man, just take a spoon of it." Keep in mind, this man devoured. He ran through like pounds of meat. You know, he did all of that. All he had to do was just eat a spoonful of veggies. And I kid you not, my man took the spoon. He went like this. He almost vomited veggies. A lot of people don't like vegetables, but the reaction he had was insane. I mean, his body was convulsing. It was like, it was just, yo, you thought he was possessed. And it wasn't even like, he wasn't faking it. He literally was just like transforming. He bit into the greens and was like, because he just doesn't mess with greens. His body
I didn't know that
was
about
like,
him.
yo, it was like a computer detecting the fact that it wasn't meat. There was no fat. There was no grease.
He just said uncle.
It was like,
he knows you're talking about
it was
uncle.
like intake, body reject. It was crazy, yo. It was crazy. Anyways,
It was
man,
crazy, eh?
it was funny too,
But
man.
I didn't know that about him. To me, I've seen him eat greens before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I ain't even give the cucumbers any love, man. Here go the cucumber. Get that some love. There we go. Alright, so.
But you know what? What's really crazy too? We would, when we're out and we're ordering food, say from like a fast food spot, we've come across people that say like no veggies, like no lettuce, no tomatoes, no onions. They basically just want the meat and bread. And to me, it's like,
they only want ketchup.
That's like half of the sandwich.
They think that's too much veggies. Or it's like, you know, people have some weird preferences, man. I try to eat a little bit of everything. You know, as you get older, you may start to wean off of certain things for health reasons and so on and so forth. If you have allergies, that's understandable. But if you just don't like, I don't even know if you could be allergic to veggies, if that's the thing. You know, if it is, let me know.
Is it?
You know, I think like veggies and fruits are among the most natural things you can eat.
You could be allergic to certain fruits.
Well, yeah, strawberries. I've heard people
kiwi or
have fruit allergies.
But like lettuce,
but veggies, I don't know,
onions, garlic. Unless I don't know.
You guys gotta let us know. Do any one of you guys
Listen, I eat
know
everything.
someone, including yourself, that is allergic to any veggie?
Yeah.
Like a real vegetable, and we're not talking some
Like
unique
broccoli
veggie
or
that only exists in the
asparagus.
Cayman Islands or something like that. We're talking about like, you know, lettuce, broccoli,
Spinach.
you know, the good stuff. Like if somebody put a spinach in your burger, your eyes will start rolling in the back of your head. You know, stuff like that. I'm interested in knowing. Yo, it's been real, y'all. You know, you guys know what happens.
And
you know,
delicious.
after a few minutes of taking a few bites, we about to get really messy.
I know.
Too graphic for you
Listen.
too. We just gonna devour. It's gonna look like the wilderness, yo. She already doing her thing. I've been talking and playing games and trying to keep him, you know, occupied and keep him calm. So we about to wrap it up, Jonah. You ready? You gotta let the people know, man. See, it's your boy DG, Papa Uwu.
I am Juju, aka Mama Uwu.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm done.
Bye bye.